Welcome, my name is Elijah, and I'm going to show you the templates feature in Pronto. So in the left sidebar, scroll down at the very bottom, click into templates, and the first thing you'll see is email and SMS, which is what I'll be demoing today. So right now there's no templates here, but if you click create template, you'll be defaulted to the SMS option here. So there's a couple of mandatory fields in which you must fill in. SMS is already pre-populated, so I'm going to fill in test template SMS. And then for the text body, I'm going to just do, for an example, test SMS text. And then the next window here is the previews. This is what the end user will end up seeing. And there's also an AI drop down here. So if you want to rewrite, shorten, make more formal, friendly the text body, you can do that. So I'm gonna do rewrite. And then it'll give you the current one that you typed in, or these are suggested. So I'm gonna choose the suggested. And then here's the window. And there's also a profanity filter built into this, so any profane language that you'll see, you'll immediately get a cautionary toast in the top right telling you to change. So I'm going to create that template. And as you see here, the previously empty page is now populated with the template we just made. So I'm going to create another one, an email, and show you the differences between email and SMS. So there's the same contact type and template type. So I'm going to do test template email. Scroll down, then you have to put in your subject and your subheader text. For demo purposes, I'll just choose these two. Then for your editor, you can choose legacy, which is the classic numbers, letters, all that sort of stuff. You can choose emojis, you can edit the headers. I'm going to choose designer. You can also choose to import your designer, but there's also a built-in one. So I'm going to choose open designer. And from here on the left, you can drag and drop whatever you want. Text, there's spacers, heroes, socials. Say if I want to put in a button, I can put in a button. You can change the name. You can have a built-in URL as well. I'm just going to call this button, and then you can choose to save design. And this is what the preview looks like, and that's what the end user will see as well. In addition to all this, if you go into settings, go into channels, and then SMS, you'll see a bunch of settings that you can change. Say if you want to change the amount of segments to reduce SMS costs, you can do that. You can put in 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever you want. I'll go back to SMS into templates, and then here it will change to 2 if I change it to 2 to reduce those costs. So those are the SMS and email templates, and the similar setup is for WhatsApp too. I can create a template in WhatsApp, let's just call that test WhatsApp. Channel development continue. There's a whole bunch of content types you can choose, like media, call to actions. I'm just going to stick with text. And then in the body, I'm going to call this test WhatsApp text. And then the same preview exists like in SMS and email. I'm going to submit to WhatsApp for approval because this is not a pre-approved one. Submit. There we go. It's created successfully. And at the end of template, when you go to logs, you can see every single SMS and email template that you've made. Any edits, if there's been any clones to them before, like for this one down here, this one was cloned, and it'll also show you that. So that's the template feature in Pronto.